accusation here is on Pakistan funding these terrorist
There
organizations.
are accusations about everything. My job is to find a solution in which both the countries at least find some space in which they can move forward. My children can...
But sir, I know and I understand, and as you say, it is a painful history. But when the military, the intelligence services, the security forces in Pakistan, the defense establishment are accused, and it is a known documented fact that even the State Department has been following and the Trump administration has criticized, is that Pakistan uses these proxies. Unless that is overcome and these terrorist attacks continue.
These mosques have been attacked.
But madrasas and seminaries
no,
that are
they are mosques.
Extremist building
No, this
factories
is, you
exist in
can
those
imagine
countries.
anything that you want, and I would respect that.
Pakistan claims it shot down 5 Indian Air Force jets and a drone, as I understand it. India says there's no evidence of that, no proof. So can you provide more detail? Hold on. Can you provide more detail? And is this the response that your army spokesman threatened, or is there further action to come? Let's start with this very specific allegation of 5 fighter jets shot down. Where's the evidence for that, sir?
It's all over the social media, on Indian social media, not on our social media. It's all over the social media.
Program just a week ago, your defense minister Khwaja Asif admitted that Pakistan has for decades had a policy of funding, backing and using terrorist groups as proxies in the country. In fact, in 2018, President Donald Trump cut military aid to Pakistan because he accused Pakistan of playing a double game. So when you say there are no terrorist camps in Pakistan, that is going against what General Pervez Musharraf has said, what Benazir Bhutto has said, what your defense minister said just a week ago. In fact, what Bilawal Bhutto said to me a few days ago, he said that terrorism and funding and backing terrorist organizations has been and was part of Pakistan's history. You do admit, sir, that Pakistan has had a long history of backing and supporting and training and funding these terrorist organizations.
Well, we have been doing this dirty work for the United States for about 3 decades, and West, including Britain.
So that's your argument that
that was a mistake, and we suffered for that. And that is why you are saying this to me. If we had not joined the war against Soviet Union and later on the war after 9/11, Pakistan's track record, was not an unimpeachable track record.
Defense Minister, I just want to get back to this particular incident in Kashmir and the noises that are now coming out of Delhi. Do you believe this situation is going to escalate and that India will launch airstrikes? Is Pakistan preparing itself for that?
We are already prepared for it. We are already prepared for it. Any eventuality which takes place in next 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 days of week or 10 days, we will retaliate and we'll react to that, in kind.
How will you respond if India does launch a series of airstrikes?
We will measure our response to whatever is initiated by India according to that.
So these accusations on Pakistan, including your defense minister making the admission, is there, and that is why part of the reason...